Hey Capricorn, welcome to your January 2021 reading. Um, yeah, I'm just going to pull some cards. I don't really know what's going to come up. I don't have any context. If it's really love related or whatnot, and there's somebody else really heavy in your reading, I might pull a couple cards for them. But yeah, I don't know. So if you're interested in personal readings, my email is in the description box. And yeah, I hope you enjoy and get something out of it. So let's go. Permission to ask the Oracle. Capricorn, January 2021. Okay. It looks like Capricorns, you might be headed or currently in a very beautiful relationship. It could be like a really spiritual connection. Like it almost seems like you can connect with this person telepathically. They also might seem like your mirror. When you look at them, it's almost like you're looking back at yourself, but in a good way. It's so far a good way. It's not like dark shadow work. It's more like you've met somebody kind of on your vibration. This could be somebody that's into astrology and spirituality and stuff too. It could be a fire sign. And pretty committed, but like happily committed on both ends. Could be dealing with a Libra as well. What else we got going on? Okay, oh my God, woo, this is like so happy. So it could be somebody that's like really fun. You're both really happy. This is kind of like a cause for celebration in your life. Like this looks beautiful. This hasn't happened yet. It's probably coming up. Let's see what else we got going on. Letting go of some bad times. Whoops, sorry. So Capricorn, you might have had a really rough time the last little while, and I think it was probably quite dark. This is reverse, so let's turn it upright. Like, I think that's what you're feeling, you know, just this like deep despair and like a dark night of the soul, and almost like you were in some kind of oppressive hellscape, you know, and your heart could have been broken in several ways, not just one, not just love, but like with family or just a real dark night of the soul, like just so many bad things. But it feels like that might be releasing, like the oppressive energy might be fading out for you a bit now. That's nice. Capricorn's had a really hard time the last few years, especially 2020. Okay, so yeah, that cycle is complete. So Capricorn, if things are starting to look up and you're feeling like you're not trusting it, you're waiting for the glass ball to shatter again and waiting for things to go back to the horrible way that they were. The cards are telling you that cycle's complete. You've learned your lessons. This horrible hellscape that you were living in is complete. The lessons are learned. You know, your heart had to be broken, really, really broken, so kind of the light could get in, almost like a cosmic beatdown that I think you thought you were at the end of your rope. Like, how much more of this could you possibly take? I think there might have been a few times where you were just like, I gotta check out. Like, I can't even tolerate anymore. Like one thing after another, like how much oppression and hell and misery and heartbreak and betrayal is one person supposed to take, I think, is what you're feeling. But you made it. You made it. The cycle's complete. You learned those lessons. And it does look like good things are really coming for you. If you're not currently in a relationship that I just described, it could be that you've kind of reach some sort of enlightenment within yourself, spiritually. I think this purgatory led to like a lot of grace, connecting to your higher self, you know, whatever that might be for you. And I think despite the misery, there's a lot of joy that you're finding within yourself and within whatever spiritual practices or relationship you have. Nice. Okay. So if you are involved with somebody, It looks good. It's reciprocated. The feelings are, evil, wow. It's an even give and take between the two of you, and it's balanced. I see with the Justice here twice. So the feelings are reciprocated. The effort is reciprocated. It's not one-sided, like for once, right? Capricorns are always so used to doing everything for everybody else. And I think you're just kind of feeling an abundance coming in. That terrible cycle's closed. Things are maybe starting to look up. They might not be all 100% just yet, but it's starting to look that way. And I think you're really starting to think about manifesting what it is you want in your life, like whether it's love or career or more spiritual practices. It's all, or it could be all of it even. But I think you really feel like you've got the magic touch right now. I think you feel like things are going to start happening for you. Some of you might be thinking about having a child. That's not for everybody though, or currently having a baby. What else we got for Capricorns? This is so good. Okay. Wow, what a great reading for once. So I think that you felt so alone for so long, like you just felt like it's always you against the world and just really alone, and I think that's changing. I think you're starting to get kind of a tribe, and it could be with women or just a group in general, and you're feeling less alone. Like I think you're feeling supported and nurtured, which is kind of different for Capricorns a lot of the time. Feeling a sense of community, like you're not on your own all the time anymore now. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Stability. So if you have a romantic partner and a romantic offer, it's stable. It's solid. It's not like suddenly the rug's going to be pulled out from you again. It's like, this looks like stable. Like this person means it. They really care about you. They love you even, it could be somebody quite romantic as well. Could be an Aries or another fire sign, water sign. Nice. Okay. I swear I haven't seen this good of a reading in forever. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Again. Okay. So if you haven't met somebody, you're definitely going to. Again, could be a fire sign. And I think it's going to rush in and sort of sweep you off your feet and come in out of nowhere. And it's just going to suddenly be there. Like it's going to be, like when lightning strikes, and it's just going to feel like true love, I'm a Capricorn, and this is currently happening to me. So I don't know if this doesn't resonate with anybody else. It resonates with me, so I feel like so happy. Because I've had a really miserable time. Okay, enough about me. So if you're a Capricorn and this has not happened to you, it possibly could, because it happened to me after a complete, like it was so bad. So keep your chin up. If you're on the same timeline I'm on, then things are looking really good. Okay, so this is pretty short, actually. Let me get some advice for Capricorns. Go for it, too. If you get that romantic offer and you're feeling it, go for it. Let's see. Let me just grab a different deck. Hold on. Sorry, I should have gotten this before. Okay, so let's get some advice for the Capricorns I'm reading for. Okay, yeah, so probably in the last few years, 4 years, 2 to 4 years, you've probably accumulated a lot of negative experiences. And not just kind of small stuff. I mean, like soul destroying, dark, heavy, like shadow stuff. Like, I think it's been terrible. And now it's time to let it go. I know, easier said than done, right? It's like, oh, okay, it's all over now. Let's just let it go. But think about things that are in your life that are negative. even just negative thought patterns or negative habits in the way you eat, or negative people, even friendships or relationships. And just kind of think about what you actually want to spend your time and energy on, and maybe how much time and energy you might be spending on negative things that are a waste of time, even arguing on social media or whatnot. If you find yourself doing something negative, or every day you eat something bad, you know, and you just really want to stop doing that, stop. You know, be really focused about where you're going to put your energy, because what's inside is going to reflect outside. Like, your inner world is going to reflect your outer world. So if you can get rid of negativity, even just doing some things to release energy, like yoga or Tai Chi, or for a walk, or writing in a journal, or whatever you have some negative things going on, try to find an outlet for it. Because if it doesn't get out, it's going to stay within you. And you don't need that. Okay, so again, some of you might be having a child or thinking of having a child, but what's happening is that you're like a new person, right? I feel like you're a totally new person, and you're going to bring out a new energy into the world, like a new you, you know? The old ways, it need no longer apply. Like, who you were before, or the things that you did before, it doesn't have to be the way that you do it now. Like, you can be completely different and have different experiences and different energies. And that it seemed like no matter what you did, you were just attracting like horrible things. That cycle's over, and the lessons are learned, and it's time to release all of that. It was almost like maybe an exorcism in a way, where all of that shadow, dark stuff was brought up to the surface for you to work through, so you can release it, and then now you can move forward in a new life without it, you know, holding you back. Might have even been things that you didn't know, things that you weren't even aware of, that were holding you back. And now you maybe have some epiphanies about like, oh wow, I didn't even realize that was holding me back, or that thought pattern or that behavior was, you know, could have even just been subconscious. And I think a lot of it was maybe brought to your attention these last few years, and now you can just let it go, and it's not going to weigh you down, you know, that nasty karma kind of weighing you down. I think you burned it off, you acknowledged it, you worked through it, and now release it. Beautiful. Okay, so Capricorn, that's a good reading. For once, I will be back a couple weeks. So yeah, take care. Bye.